Today is Wednesday, September 13th. It's a little bit after 10 a.m. We're here at the Acushnet Council on Aging, and we're about to start our meeting. May I please have a motion to open? Thank you, Paulette.
Second.
And thank you, oh my God, Mrs. Smith, I forgot, Deb. That's what you call a senior moment. Yeah, we had no mail, so we're not going to talk to you about any mail, no bills, nothing like that. On the minutes, we all received our minutes ahead of time, and does anyone have any additions or objections or anything that you'd like to take away
I
or
just want to
say?
thank Dan and Deb again for taking over this job. You make
Oh.
life a lot easier.
Yeah.
And Dan's very prompt with getting me.
Yes, he is.
Yes, so I'm grateful.
Well, then,
Otherwise, I'll forget.
yes. Now tell me, may I have a motion to approve the minutes? Thank you,
Second.
Jerry. And second, who said second? Paula. Good, thank you. Under old business, Title III grant application for Strong Women, Strong Bones. There has been an update, and are we receiving $4,000?
We are, you have a copy of the letter.
Yep.
We had asked, so they had 24 requests for funding. We were one of the selected candidates. We had asked for $5,000. They gave us 4, which is always standard. You never get the full amount that you asked for.
Mm-hmm.
It supports the Strong Women, Strong Bones program, which now occurs 4 days a week. And what we're hoping is this will be the last time we have to apply for Title III for this program. We've been doing it for a long time, but our goal is to be self-sustaining at the end of the 2 years. So that we don't,
Excellent.
then maybe we can apply again, but for something different.
Very nice. And that is a nice letter.
Yes. I've worked with Justin, he's nice, he's a nice man.
Yes.
And the Ghost Bike Memorial update.
I hope we have more of an update for you. So people in town are amazing. They're donating their time, their talents, and the materials to make this happen. So there was a meeting last week about the placement of the memorial. And when you pull into the driveway, as you're turning in, it'll be on the right-hand side, which is actually where the accident occurred. It'll be so far away from the sidewalk, though. So they were hoping for the middle of September, but I think now we're looking more towards October. So again, I wish I had a date for you. I thought I might by the time we met, but we don't. So when they're going to have the dedication ceremony, the board will be invited.
Oh, good.
For people out there who don't know about the Ghost Bike Memorial, could you give a little background?
Yeah, sure. So for those who don't know, we had a tragic accident in our parking lot December 22nd of last year. A cyclist was killed. And the Ghost Bike Memorial is a mountain bike or a 10-speed bike that is painted white and it's really cool. It's suspended from fencing in a post, and it almost looks like nothing's holding it the way they do it. The family has worked with Sandra from the library on the wording for the plaque and to memorialize James. And that's what the Ghost Bike material. And
Thank you.
Yeah, it will be maintained. It will be, people will be able to visit it.
Oh,
It will
that's
be well
nice.
lit.
Thank you.
That's nice.
They do this all over the country, do they?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think all over the world.
Is it worldwide?
I think in
didn't realize
Europe,
Right.
originally that's where I think it
I
started.
think that's where it
Was
started
in
too.
Europe.
that. And people do it very differently. There are some cities and towns in Massachusetts who chain it to a tree.
Yeah.
Or the town just chose to suspend it.
Yeah.
It looks nice. I mean, there's no wrong way to do it.
Yeah.
I just think it'll fit well out there that way.
No, when I looked it up, I think it started in Europe.
It's a nice way to memorialize that man
Absolutely.
who was riding to raise money, yes? For something.
That day he wasn't, but he does have a huge history.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was very generous to the community, did a lot of fundraising, he was a good guy.
Okay, thank you. Under new business, Zumba for Breast Cancer Awareness Event is taking place on Saturday, the 21st. We have flyers here at the Council on Aging. It's going to be from 10 o'clock to 11:30. It's $10 prior to the event, but $12 at the door. So if you're interested in Zumba, and come by ahead of time, it's $10, okay? And at the door, $12.
Okay, question, could we donate even if we didn't want to do the class?
Yes, so we'll put
Okay.
you in touch with Patty and
Anne Marie.
thank you, who are the instructors that are doing it. And actually, it's changed. If you look in the newsletter, it's a little different. They're just going to open it to everybody who wants to come. You donate what you want to donate. It's on page 5 of the newsletter.
Okay.
So you can donate the $10, you can donate more, you can donate less. If they just want people to come out, and everything goes to the Pink Fund, which I listed the website so that you can see what the Pink Fund is all about. This is an annual event for us.
Notice it says, open to the community, age 21.
Yes,
Is there a maximum age?
that's a dangerous question. If you're 107 and you want to do Zumba, go for it.
I hear you.
While we're bringing that up, it's wonderful that everything that we need to know can be found in our newsletters. And our newsletters are placed all over town. Yes. And there are plenty right here at the council. This is the October newsletter, which will be put out pretty soon.
Next week.
Next week. I'm seeing Halloween party. Oh, we'll talk about that later.
And Patty and Marie are amazing. They didn't want anyone to feel like they weren't being included because maybe you couldn't afford the $10. So that's why it's just contribute what you can.
Oh,
How
that's
nice.
nice.
That's very, very nice.
That's real good.
Yeah. A day tour schedule update.
So of our 4 fall trips, we only have 4 seats left for the quartet trip in November. Everything else is completely sold out.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's been amazing. They went out yesterday to Connecticut. They had a great time.
Yeah.
Where Jan is going to take January and February off, just not off from here, but off from doing trips, just because the weather can be so precarious. She'll probably do a casino trip at the end of March, because if we have to reschedule for weather, those are pretty easy to reschedule. And then we'll start off with a bang again in April.
It has been a very successful program. Jan Barrett has done a wonderful job.
Yeah.
Wonderful job.
I did the lighthouses. It was a very nice day.
I'm glad they
Everything was perfect. Even the weather was really great.
I know, that the stars aligned for that trip.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
Excellent. UMass Nursing Program, MOU. Welcome back.
So for those of you who are new to the board, we host the UMass Dartmouth nursing students 2 times a week in the fall, excuse me, and again in the spring. We'll welcome them back tomorrow. We have juniors and seniors joining us. They come with their clinical instructors, so they're completely supervised the whole time. What we do is put them through the ringer the first week. We make them do Zumba, and they go out and they deliver food. And it was funny, last semester, we asked the younger crew, what do you think of seniors? Give us some adjectives. And we got things like old, fall prevention. Then they did Zumba, and we were getting words like sexy, active. It was funny. That was a good crew. We love those students. They were great. So they'll be back tomorrow. They're going to be helping us with our flu clinics, which you have the flyer for.
Yep.
Again, they're supervised by clinicians and by their instructors, so we're covered for liability. So stop by any Tuesday and Thursday and say hello.
Thank you. And welcome back. Dental Hygiene Program Update.
So this falls into Title III. The dental hygiene program, they offered free or reduced cost dental cleanings here once a month. They did cleanings, they couldn't do fillings, they did fluoride treatments, and they could help you find a dentist. Just because they're having some changes within the practice, it wasn't feasible for them to continue in any of the COAs, so they've stopped temporarily. Today will be the last day that they're here, and hopefully the next grant cycle for Title III, they'll continue, but as of right now, it's taking a hiatus.
Okay.
That's too bad, because I enjoyed coming to
They were
them.
great.
They were very nice. Flu clinics.
You should have it.
I should.
Yes?
Emergency alert? No?
And keep calm and get your blue cards.
Yes. And are these flyers available for everyone else?
They just went out this morning, you're the first to
Okay.
see them.
We are the first to see them, and you people are the first to see them, unless you come in here and get one before this is. Okay. Tuesday, October 10th, 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock, Acushnet Senior Center. You have to schedule an appointment. The phone number is right there. Anyone 18 and over, and they have no age.
No
No
mask.
maximum age, okay.
No, yeah.
We don't discriminate.
What?
There we go.
Oh, okay. And you have to
Thank
bring
you.
a card with you. Medicare, Medicaid, other insurance card, white ones, red ones, whatever.
Whatever you got. I hope you have a
color
shred of
you have.
them.
Yeah, any of that. Yeah. In case you're wondering, I had a problem with my insurance. I had the problem. I'm the only one, nobody else. Okay. Emergency alert system. And this is right here. And there is going to be a test October 4th, 2003. And I don't know what will happen during the test.
So.
this is, yeah, I'll let you do this.
I don't want to. So you have the official press release from FEMA, which is the Federal Emergency Management Agency. So that annoying screeching sound that goes to your phone, to your TV, this is only a test, that's going to happen to everyone. There will be an alert in English and Spanish. It's going to occur on October 4th. The time is on your press release. It's a little after 2 o'clock, I believe, 2:20 p.m. Everyone will get it. It is just a test. You do not need to call 911. You do not need to seek shelter. It is just, we're just trying to get the word out that it's just a test. If for some reason it doesn't come through to your phone, that's fixable. So we will be doing a lot of press about how to fix your phone to set it up for those alerts. So for example, you would get that, like the fires they had in Maui, there should have been a test alert that went out.
Absolutely.
If there's a missing child, there's an Amber Alert, that comes to your phone. So that, again, we're trying to get the word out that it's gonna go crazy, everybody's phones are gonna go off,
Yep.
everybody's TVs are gonna, but it is just a test, there is no need to panic, nothing is wrong, they just wanna make sure the system works.
Okay.
So if you could help us spread the word to everybody you talk to.
Okay, and October 4th, 2023.
At what time?
2:20 p.m.
2:20. Are these flyers also available here?
They are. So the town's doing a great job with advertising that. We have it in the October newsletter. The school is working with all the parents. Chief Farland, Chief Richmond, and Ed Karen from EMA are doing a great job. They're gonna get on the flashing signs. So the word's getting out, but if you could just help us spread the word.
Now, is it all over this
It's all over the country.
country?
Every phone, every TV, every radio station is gonna have it at the same time. And
Okay.
again, the announcements will be in English and in Spanish. And in our newsletter, I provided you with what the announcement's actually gonna say.
Uh-huh.
So that way, we just want people to just know there's no need to worry.
Okay.
Thank you. Our October newsletter comes out next week. In the newsletter, we have lots and lots of information. The emergency alert system test, the mission statement for the Council on Aging, a little bit about Ukrainian war, Monday, October 30th. I heard this man speak before, and I will again. Excellent.
It was so well received, that's why we're having him back.
He's wonderful. Mobility training, the Red Hats ladies, lots of pictures in here too.
And one cool thing, Moxie Mobility Training, you can read about it, I won't read it to you. They just got approved for Title III grant funding also.
Oh,
So
nice.
they were charging $6 per person, that pass will now be free.
A lot of exercising program, and it explains what the programs are, and so you can pick out the one that would be best for you. Our wonderful advertisers, we thank them very much. Because of them, we have our newsletter in color. And on the back of the newsletter is a schedule of everything that's going to be happening at the Council on Aging in the month of October.
And please tell your friends this is back. We had a group approach us, they complained that they couldn't read the calendar, it was too small. So we took it out in the September newsletter, and we did kind of a cool thing. We did a little blurb of what every program was, hand and foot, and I almost got lynched over this not being in the September newsletter, so we will provide magnifying glasses if anybody's upset, but it was, the complaint level was too high not to bring it back in October, so the calendar is back.
And of course, the Halloween party.
Yes,
I forgot to mention that.
Halloween Day.
Halloween Day is $5 per person. Someone's wedding anniversary, but we won't say who. Let's see. Registration begins on October 10th, and I have to tell you that if you plan on coming, make sure you register October 10th. Don't come in like October 9th. Don't come in October 11th, the 10th, because by the 11th, it will be too late. It will be full, yeah. And not that we don't want you, we want everyone, but, you know, there's only so much room. And we're gonna have a singing nurse here.
Yes, she joined us during COVID, she was
Yeah.
great.
I heard her sing also, and she was very good, yeah. So, that's our meeting for today. Does anyone here have anything to add, or?
I think we should congratulate the new grandfather to be.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you. Anytime now.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're waiting for the phone call.
Yeah. So, this will be your daughter's 4th child.
Yes.
And how many other grandchildren do you have?
I lost count.
16.
16 grandchildren.
This will be 16, yeah.
Wow.
How many
Okay.
children did you have?
I'm not sure. No, 6 children,
Oh, 6, oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's perfect.
and they're all busy.
Yeah. Yeah. My father
They're
had
continuing
my
the
father had
tradition.
11, and one time when one of my other siblings were having a baby, you know how we found out he was on that drawing, remember I told you? For the mass lottery like
Yes,
his dad
yes.
was. And they talked to him and they said, anything new? He said, yes, I'm going to be a grandfather again. How many? Well, there's 11 of us. It was a lot. And the guy just,
Before cable, no.
and we didn't even know. The family, the immediate family didn't know. It's such a big family. My
Yeah.
father's the one, they would ask him that question.
Okay, well then, I'd like a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Make a motion
All
to
that,
adjourn.
and a second,
Second.
Deb. And, thank you, have a good day, everyone.
Thank you.